With some power tools, some guitar wire, and a touch of brilliance, Meridith Lorde is racing against the clock to take fashion to that next level.
I kind of think maybe I might have been the Lady Gaga before Lady Gaga was. I was like, really? Let's just glue some teacups together and stick it on here. We'll do a little Alice in Wonderland party.
The model, makeup artist, entertainer, and now fashion designer has worked with top artists, and when approached to create 10 looks for this year's first ever Detroit Fashion Fest, she was ready to twine all her creative energies together.
It was always about finding objects that you find every day. That's a big thing with me, is the whole contrast and textures.
The project had a catch though.
What could I do with found and recycled objects that had a rock and roll theme? And I have so many connections in the Detroit rock and roll scene with some of the greatest people and icons in Detroit's rock and roll history. So I started reaching out to them and I'm like, wow, what would you think if I was wearing maybe a necklace made out of guitar picks?
Meridith is all about heating up the fashion industry, and this is not your mother's kitchen. She's actually taking the vinyls, melting them for about 4 minutes. When they come out, they're fashion.
One of the romantics, I was talking to them and they were like, you should think about using guitar strings and bass strings.
Over the past 6 weeks, artists and music industry elites started sending the U of M Dearborn grad all sorts of interesting pieces. And after hundreds of hours of labor, she says she hopes her message of love for the city of Detroit comes through in her designs.
The thing about Detroit is, man, the people here are real. They mean what they say, they are tough, they survive, and I love that. And they do it in their own way with a little bit of glitter over the top of it. Take that veil of gray away and there's something shiny under there.
Catherine Larson, First Forecast Mornings.